Today, I want to talk to you about purpose. Because let's be honest, in this time when like our jobs and school are on pause, it's really easy to feel kind of aimless or purposeless. Patsy and I were talking today about purpose because that's just what we do. And she brought up this really interesting point that when we work in our purpose, what we were created for, we thrive. And if I'm being honest, I don't feel like I'm thriving right now. That must mean that my definition of my purpose is off base, or I just don't have a clear picture of it right now. So this got me thinking about the book of Esther. The book of Esther is not rated PG, that is for sure. However, she is the queen of this land, and there is a genocidal maniac who is out to get her people, the Jewish people, and to kill all of them. Her uncle comes to her in chapter 4 and asks for her help to go to the king to save the Jews, but she is afraid to do that. And then he delivers one of the most kick in the pants lines I have ever read. It says here in verse 13, Mordecai said, "Do not think to yourself that in the king's palace you will escape any more than the other Jews. For if you keep silent in this time, deliverance will rise from another source. But you and your father's house will perish. And who knows whether you have not come to the kingdom for such a time as this." He says, you have purpose in this time for such a time as this. And that got me thinking about our lives and what we're living through right now and the time that we are in, where we are sheltering in place, where there's a quarantine going on, where there's a pandemic that none of us saw coming. God has a plan for this time. He has a plan for your life, for this bonkers season that we're all in. God for sure knew that we would be here, and so therefore he has a plan for us for this time. But we won't know what that plan is unless we go and we ask God and we spend time with him to see what he wants to do with this season. Because I certainly don't know what to do with this season. All I do is wear sweatpants and I watch a lot of Netflix. But like, I'm pretty sure that's not my purpose in life during this season. So I've got to go to the source. Because when God gets to define our purpose and our identity and what our focus should be on, this can be an exciting, transformative, and more purposeful time than we may have ever experienced before. Because that's just what he does. Spend some time in prayer today asking God how he would give you purpose during this season of staying at home. Bye guys.